guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time. So today I'm going to do something that I always do on my channel before I go down to a convention. I am going to go through the people who I'm excited to see at said convention. Now I base this off my people who I want to see and just, yeah, I am so excited. Now I am going off the website, so I'm just very excited. So I'm going to jump into the authors because there's a lot of them. And then there is just this one actor who I'm really excited to see. And my friends and everyone and a few cosplayers. So let's get started. So the first one, if you're new to this channel, you know that I go see her every time she is at a convention. And that is the one, the only, the fantastic Maria Lewis. Now, she wrote It Came From the Deep, which is a YA merman mystery thriller story thing. And it is perfect, it is wonderful. If you like YA, you like mermaids, mermen, all aquatic creatures, check this out. It's so good. It's really, really good. I read it when it was just an ebook, and I'm so happy to have the physical copy that is signed in my hand, so I'm very excited. And if YA is not your foray, or you'd like something a bit more adult, then check out her Who's Afraid series, with book 1 being Who's Afraid and book 2 being Who's Afraid 2. I love these books. If you've been on my channel, you know that I love this series, and I'm so excited for her newest book, The Witch Who Courted Death, which is coming out at the end of October. And just, I'm so excited to see her again and just catch up with her. She's such a lovely person and her writing is phenomenal. So I'd highly recommend all of her books. Go get them. Go see her. She's fantastic. I'm so excited. And the next person I'm excited to see is actually one who I only talked about, I think, once on my channel, and that is Kylie Chan. Now, I know her from reading Small Shen by Kylie Chan, which is the prequel to her White Tiger series, and this was illustrated by one of my friends, Queenie Chan, who I am so excited to see as well. So I know her from this, and I really enjoyed this, but I haven't continued on with the White Tiger series. However, something that I have sort of read a bit of is her newest novel, Scales of Empire. And this sounds really good. It's sci-fi. I'm so excited to finish it. Like, I read the first couple of pages and I was hooked, but I had to put it down because I was not in the right headspace to read. But I'm so excited to see her, and yeah, I'm just excited. I might actually take this on the train with me to read. So I'm excited to see her, and leading into that, Queenie Chan. Now, Queenie is an illustrator and she just draws and writes phenomenal stories. And so the ones that I'm recommending are, first and foremost, the Dreaming collection. I have read bits and pieces of this and just, it's so fantastic. And then my favorite thing that I like to recommend when I'm recommending her work is her Fable Kingdom series, volumes 1, 2, 3. These are fantastic. I highly recommend them. I actually made a bookmark out of the first volume for her, and that's how much the first book had an impact on me. It's just like, I need to express my love for this series, so I highly recommend this series, and yeah, just, they are fantastic. And the last author I am going to talk about is one who is kind of one that I read when I want something a little bit spooky, a little bit scary, a little bit on edge, but I only read his books when I'm in like a really, really good place, because I don't like reading stuff, like spooky stuff, when I'm not in a better headspace, because it screws with my emotions really much and I don't like it. So, that being said, I talk about this guy on my channel a lot, and it is Alan Baxter. And the ones you'll probably know that I'm going to recommend. First of all, he has a new novel out, and he's having a newer novel out in November called Devouring Dark, but his newest novel is called Manifest Recall. I've been waiting until I've been in a better place to read this so I can properly enjoy it without all the extra stuff that's going on, but I do have it on my immediate TBR to be read very, very soon, so I will get to that soon. However, what classics that I would recommend for everyone? The Book Club. SVU meets Magic Mystery, and it's so good, and this cover is amazing, and I love this. I think I freaked out so much that I'm like, please send me it, and he sent me it, and it's signed, and it was perfect, and it was just, oh, it's so good. The next one is also really short. It's called Hidden City, yet again, city is dying, a person who's connected to the city wants to save it. Death, destruction, crime, drama, excellent, excellent, excellent. And look, yet again, look at that cover. This one in particular, this left me really angry because I was just like, it was so bittersweet ending that I was like, no, I was bargaining for a better ending, but I love it nonetheless. And the one that you've heard me all talk about, the one that I will talk about too, The Cows Come Home, my favorite book of his, bar none, Croshine. Specifically, his short story, The Old Magic. I talk about the old magic to people, and I'm just like, if you've got to read anything by Alan Baxter, it's this one short story in his anthology, Croshine. I don't know what it is about the story, whether it's the fact that the character is reflecting on her life, and I kind of like those stories where a character looks back at her past experiences and decides what she learns from it before she ultimately does something really, 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 really heart-wrenching. But I just loved that story, seeing her reminisce about her life with her other husbands as she's sitting at her final husband's grave. There was something about that just resonated with me, and I have drawn fan art, I've got quotes that I really like from it. I just think that story I don't know what it did, but it's just one that I will forever recommend. So if you want, please pick this up. The rest of the stories are spot on as well. There's this really creepy one where this guy is living in like a share house with this landlady who has a lot of cats, and stuff goes down, and there is a reason why one person goes in, no people come out of the system, and he writes really good creepy stuff. So I'd highly recommend this. And if neither of any of those have tickled your fancy, then his Alex Kane series, I think you would enjoy. MMA fighter, supernatural, crime, whatever you want. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I'm in the middle of reading, I think, Bound. Like, I think it was either Bound or Obsidian. Oh, yeah. I'm reading Obsidian at the moment, and this series has just got me feeling some kind of way. I can't explain how this series has got me feeling, and I can't even articulate into words. It's just like, read it. So those are my recommendations for all the authors who I'm excited to see. And now, lastly, I'm going to get to the one actor who I'm excited to see, the one cosplayer who I'm excited to see, and just get to general experiences I'm excited to have. So first off, the one actor who I'm excited to either sit on a panel with or just see her floating around the con is Aly from Aly and AJ, who also played Peyton in iZombie. I can't remember her last name. I'll put a picture up here. But I love iZombie. Like, it's one of the only supernatural shows I can stand to watch without scaring myself. That and Lucifer. And I'm so excited to hear her speak about her show because the show is fantastic. If you have not watched iZombie, I highly recommend you go to Stand and watch it. But I love it so much. And the cosplayer I'm excited to see is Weru. Once again, picture up on the screen. I love this guy's cosplay, crossplay, whatever he does. I just love it. He posts up works in progress. He does funny skits. He's just so fantastic. I do have one of his books, like where he did like his shoot for like Victor from Yuri on Ice. And I love like seeing his stuff on Instagram, and I just admire him so much that I'm so excited to gather a few of more of his books because I like his cosplay. So I'm very excited. I'm also excited to see some of my friends who are getting dressed up, and some of my friends who I don't get to see that often because they live in Sydney and I live in Tamworth. And I'm just excited for the whole experience of the day, and I am very, very happy to be able to go to Oz Comic Con. So if you are going, let me know who you're excited to see, and let me know if you're going to check out any of these authors. I highly recommend all of them, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!